good Saturday afternoon. Welcome to the Power Chat series. I have here promoter Michael Smith. How are you doing today?
Not bad. How are you doing?
Good. Okay. Well, we have an exciting event coming up, and it's happening June 29th, part of the ISKL circuit in Florida. How are you feeling ahead of the event just around the corner?
Oh, feeling very well, very well. It's a good event. It's going to be a good day, so I'm looking forward to it.
No stranger to promoting. What has it taken kind of to put this one in particular on?
Um, it's bad to say they're all about the same, but after doing it for so long, you're like, here comes another one, or here comes another tournament. But again, I'm starting to look forward to this one, and hopefully it'll be one of my better ones.
Okay, great. How registration looking, interest looking so far in terms of the fighters that'll be there?
So far, the interest has been up from last year, and like I said, it's looking a lot better than it has in the past. So that's made me very happy.
Where does the name Space Coast Tournament come?
I live on the Space Coast. I
Okay, is
live
that's like what it's called, the Space Coast?
because of where I live. Yes,
Okay.
Brevard County is considered the Space Coast. That's where all the launches go from, the rockets go from. And maybe I haven't checked it yet, but maybe if we're lucky the day of the event, maybe SpaceX will have a launch or something. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be. I think I just saw in my story, or somebody caught something of a SpaceX launch or something in the air. So cool. That is cool. I had no idea about that. Tell me a bit more about the location, what people can expect at the community center, parking, stuff like that.
The location is the Viera Recreational Center, and it's located in Viera, Florida. It's close to all the stores, close to all the restaurants. It's very centrally located. There are hotels right around the area, so it's one of the better places. And it's again, as far as parking goes, there's parking for everyone.
Okay, great. For those procrastinators out there who haven't maybe gotten their hotel or they want to just make a little bit of a weekend vacation out of it, what's the host hotel? Is there any rooms left, or what are your recommendations?
Uh, Again, there's so many hotels around.
Okay.
I didn't have a host hotel
Mhm.
because it's like I don't know where everybody wants to stay. But you didn't have to talk about me like that, calling it procrastinators.
Well, people who like to take their time making a decision. I'll say it like that.
Yeah. Slow people are just like, yes. Again, there's plenty of hotels, there's plenty of rooms right now. So, come on out and enjoy yourself. And again, we're in Florida. It's not a long drive. It's only maybe a couple hours from Tampa. It's an hour away from Orlando, 3 hours from Miami, 3 hours from Jacksonville. So we're centrally located.
Great. For ISKL, tell me a little bit more about maybe some of the important rules that people need to know, just a couple of the highlight rules, or is it pretty much all similar to the other circuits down there?
Uh, it's similar. The only thing we have different is the way our judges turn away and they point to the fighters rather than looking at the fighter that they're calling a point for. Uh, there's very few changes, but there are some differences, which makes it great because if every circuit looks the same, after a while you
Mhm.
get bored. So
Mhm.
you got to have those changes.
Cool. What is it going to be? Medals?
It's
What
going
are
to be
the
medals.
nice? Cool. Okay, great. Let's talk a little bit about the registration. So the registration, it does have June 15th on the deadline, but people can still possibly go to My Eventix.
Yes, they can go to My Eventex and register. And for those that, like you said, are procrastinators that are taking the time getting there, I'm quite sure we can work something out to get them into the events. Like I said, we want to get as many people there as we can. So
Yeah, great. This is not just fighting. Obviously, there's forms and weapons. What are you most excited about to watch, though, as things kick off?
I think it's funny as I've gotten older. Early in my career, I enjoyed fighting because I'm a fighter. I enjoy watching fighting, but now I have so many kids that do katas They do weapons. They do empty hand forms. They're doing creative forms. I'm more interested in seeing how well they do. And I've gone from being a school that predominantly fights to now being a martial arts school. I'm going, wow, that's a big change.
Wow. And I'm sure kind of you kind of like grow with the kids as they grow. How has what do you think what do you think the switch has been?
Um, for me, it's just been enjoying life. I've always said to people, I think God has a funny sense of humor. When we're young and we can kick and punch, we just go out and do it. Then when we start to get older and we understand what we're doing, we don't have those same abilities. That's when our skills really start to grow. We start to help other people, and that's the fun part.
Interesting. Now you're going to be on like promoting and putting it on, but will you have some other instructors to coach your students or to just watch with the parents and things like that?
Yes, I do have some instructors that will be coaching and watching. So, and then I'll be walking around too, watching
Okay.
everybody.
Okay. You still get to enjoy a little bit. It's not all just running around like a chicken without your head.
Oh yes, yes. Like I said, I've all my life I've enjoyed karate events. I just enjoy seeing the camaraderie. I enjoy seeing the different styles. I enjoy just watching different people do different things. It's always been a pleasure.
Right. Now, this is a 1 day event. What can people expect in terms of the general schedule or layout when they arrive?
We start in the morning. We start with the small kids first, and we start with our weapons, our forms, and our sparring, and then we go to the older kids, and we have the same thing, weapons, forms, and fighting. So
Okay. All right, great. And when do you suggest that some of the older guys get there?
get there as early as possible and cheer on the little kids. I think too many times in martial arts, we show up to cheer on our own school, we
Hmm.
show up to cheer on our own people, but come and see some of the young kids, and then later on, hopefully those young kids will stick around and watch you. So rather than just coming and leaving,
Hmm.
because hopefully we won't be there all day. Hopefully we'll be out maybe about 3, 4 o'clock, but come in and help out with the little kids, watch them, and they'll watch you.
When it comes to judging, is there like a sign up or a way that people, if are interested in judging, maybe they're not competing this weekend, how can they connect with you about that?
On bottom, the number, which one? 407 number or ISKL circuit.
Hmm.
Call and speak to those guys, and they should be able to take care of that.
Okay, great. All right, cool. Okay, so what do you? I guess I already said what you're most excited to sort of like watch some of the forums and your students. I guess is there anything else that you want people to know about this tournament in particular?
Um, Not really. Just come on out. Like I said, come out, enjoy yourself, and have fun. Karate at the dojo, you work hard and everything. Karate tournament should be having fun. It doesn't matter whether you can get first place, second place, third place. I always tell my students, you went out there and you did it. There's a lot of people that stay at home. So as long as you're one of those people that try, that's all I ask. Just go try.
Great. Okay, and you said it's supposed to hopefully end by 3, 4 o'clock. That leaves some
Oh,
time.
oh, you're not going to hold me to
Okay, well,
that.
I'm saying, well,
Yeah.
what I was going to say is if there's some time to have fun afterwards, what are some of your recommendations in the area since you know the area?
Again, we're a space coast. I'm right on the coast. So for everybody that loves seafood, we have
Mm.
some great seafood restaurants around here. Um, we have one that Mr. Kramer loves to go to whenever he comes down. It's called Pacific Rim. So I know I'll be there Saturday night with him because that's a big thing for him.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, if anyone else decides to take that recommendation, they'll see you there too.
Yes, they will.
Great. Okay. All right. Well, for people who haven't gotten those registrations in yet, myuventex.com. Any questions? Do you guys have a Facebook page or do you suggest email or call, text those numbers?
I would call or text those numbers.
Okay. All right. All right. So covered pretty much everything people need to know for the Space Coast tournament, June 29th, just around the corner. So I'm excited to interview the post show winner because there'll be a power ring. Has Alex gotten you the power ring yet, or he'll get it to you?
He'd probably get it to me.
Okay.
So,
All right. Sounds good.
all
Sounds good.
right.
Great. Well, thanks so much for coming on. I'm excited to see this event.
All right. And thanks talking to you again.
Awesome.